All right, so I want to share something with you all that I just really felt led to share, and I made some notes. I'm actually outside picking some food up, some Mexican food, but I wanted to share something with you all. I have to try to read my notes. If you don't know me, my name is Claudine Hicks. I am a Kingdom Recalibration Coach, and so excited about what God is doing in this year. So Saturday, I was invited to be a part of a leadership meeting. And with some beautiful anointed men and women of God. And in the meeting, it was a great meeting, but after the meeting, when I closed my computer, I heard the word disruptor. And I was like, at first I was like, kind of offended, like, wait, what? God, what are you saying? And so I was like, okay, whatever. So I even mentioned it to my mom. I was like, Mom, I just heard the word disruptor. She was looking at me like, wait, what? That don't sound good. I said, I know, right? So we kind of just went about our days that Saturday, hung out a little bit. Then later on that night, the Lord woke me up around 3 a.m. Sunday morning. And I heard that word again. You are a disruptor. And so this time I didn't just ignore it or say, like Scooby-Doo. I said, okay, God. So I pulled up my phone and Googled a disruptor. And so a disruptor, I'm going to read the description for you. A disruptor is a person that changes tradition. They challenge the status quo to bring about a shift, to bring about a change. Another word for a disruptor is a game changer, a transformer, a trailblazer, a pioneer. I am going somewhere. I got all of the notes on a piece of scratchy pad. And so I was like, when I saw that, I said, that's what you're saying, Jesus. And so I just want to encourage you all today that some of y'all are not called to blend in. A lot of us are not called to blend in, but we are so afraid of what people are going to think, what people are going to say. But I want to just encourage you and challenge you today to not go along with what tradition says, well, what status quo say, what the bylaws are saying, because I know for myself, the Lord has pulled me out of that, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Jesus. And know that you are called to be that pioneer, to be that trailblazer for whatever that kingdom work, kingdom assignment the Lord has given you. And so I want to just encourage you to go forth and be all that the Lord has called you to be. Don't worry, like I just said, don't worry about what others are thinking or what others may be even saying. You are called to be that game changer, to be a pioneer, to break generational cycles. I know for myself, I was allowed, the Lord was so gracious to allow me to minister in church, a little bit on church on Sunday to pray. But one of the things he said to me is, I've called you to break those generational cycles and those traditions. So I want to encourage you and release you to go forth and do what all that the Lord has called you to do, no longer bound or put in a box because of what tradition says you should look like, or society or the church says you should look like. So you go, you be blessed, and be that agent of change, that disruptor. All right. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening.